Hey everybody. So I missed last week, and there's a reason why. I'm like 99% sure I have COVID. So today's video is going to be talking about what it's been like for me for the last week, and how I'm feeling now, and how serious this virus is. Regardless of your views, it is a serious matter. So today's video is going to be talking about having COVID, and just my personal opinion on things to prevent the spread, prevent yourself from getting it, things like that. So please keep watching. Please be safe out there as well. So last Sunday, I woke up with a headache. So I thought I just maybe ate something that I wasn't supposed to, because I have a relatively sensitive stomach. And then, I got up, I ate something, and I took a nap. I was unusually tired, but I figured maybe the headache was just bringing me down. I woke up from the nap extremely achy. I was incredibly nauseous, and I'm talking like any smells had me gagging. And then in addition, I had chills. So Sunday was sleeping. I literally slept all day. I was awake maybe only 8 hours in the entire day. The rest of the time I was sleeping. The sleep was not restful. I was constantly waking up because of the nausea. The nausea was just so bad that I constantly kept waking up wanting to throw up, but couldn't. I could never throw up. So that was Sunday. I slept most of the day, and I thought maybe it was like something I ate again, nothing serious. And then Monday hits, and I call my primary for an order to get a COVID test. So Monday, I have to call out of work because it's the same thing. I wake up with a headache, extremely nauseous. I kept gagging. I practically threw up in my mouth, which is disgusting. And, still body aches, still chills, nausea. Like I could barely eat even crackers. And that was the same again for Tuesday. So Sunday through Tuesday was the same scenario. I did get my COVID test on Monday. But then luckily Wednesday, I started to get rid of the nausea. Instead, what developed was more coughing and dry throat and shortness of breath. By Thursday, I had gotten my COVID test results and they were negative, which was concerning because then what was wrong with me? So I ended up calling my doctor, told him the symptoms. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a new medication that I was starting. What was wrong? What can I do to get better? And her nurse called back and essentially said that it was more than likely that I had a false negative. So besides the, original or initial COVID test, it is very possible that you get tested too early from exposure. So once you get exposed, there's a certain period of time when the test is actually more accurate. Great. And two, even if you get a COVID test and it's negative, you really should get 2, maybe 3 COVID tests to be sure that the results are consistent. But the state we're in now is we have these tests available if you can get them, and they're not 100% sure. Okay, so you have to do these several times. And on one of my previous videos, when I thought I had COVID, which honestly I could have maybe at that time, knowing these new facts about the test, the COVID tests are not pleasant. I mean, not the worst things. They just put a cotton swab up each nostril. They leave it in there for quite some time to get a good sample. So it's very uncomfortable. It burns. But besides that, even if you get the test and you get negative results, you still don't have the security or the safe thought that those tests are accurate. You have to do it again and again. And I'm probably going to call my primary on Monday again to take another COVID test, because what I'm feeling is probably COVID. I'm like 99% sure. As you can probably tell, as I'm talking slower because it's harder for me to breathe now. Anyways, why this is serious is I thought I was a relatively healthy person. Okay. Yes, I have food sensitivities, whatever, but I'm not fighting, lifelong diseases. I'm 31. I'm not of an older or extremely young age where, we're questionable. And this sucks. What I felt in the beginning of the week was very scary. Not gonna lie, there was one point that I felt like I wasn't going to wake up. Not to be dramatic, but it was really that bad. And based off the fact I've gotten sick twice over the last month, I have to now constitute myself as immune compromised. It'd be one thing if, I had somebody else here with me and wasn't just by myself. But I have seriously only my parents, who are elderly and therefore compromised as well. And then my cousin, who is fighting a disease that is also compromising her immune system. So if you don't care about yourself, care about the people that you potentially will infect if you do get sick and what could happen to them, because that's the fact of it. This virus spreads so easily and has so many different effects on different types of people that, being careless and not wearing a mask or going out when you don't have to, or going out to eat at restaurants, go order the food, but bring it home. There's no need to risk, your health and those around you by just sitting there. And then you're risking the people who are working at these restaurants because they have to. I'm not saying we need to completely shut down. What I'm saying is be smart. Just because you're healthy doesn't mean the people that you're going to bump into are healthy, or that, the people that you bump into have healthy family members. The thing is, I say I have it. I don't show symptoms, and I go talk to somebody. They then contract it, but their whole family is immune compromised. Like, wear a mask. Don't go out if you don't have to. AKA, if you need groceries, yeah, that's probably about it. If you need to go pick up food, that's probably about it. But when you go out, wear a mask. It's not hard. When you get back in your car by yourself, take it off. But 30 minutes, maybe hour tops that you're at the grocery store, it's not that serious. So I don't know if I contracted it from my friends and their families who might have contracted it, because I did hang out with a few of my friends a number of times. Or if maybe I just touched the surface and I was careless and didn't wash my hands. That's how serious this thing is. And we want to, go back to normal life. But the thing is, we can't go back to normal life. Not yet. As much as we want to, we can't. And the sad part is that Florida's cases are spiking and they're not dropping anytime soon. So, you guys need to do your research. Okay. You need to be safe. I would honestly rather be the person that is overprotective and overcautious than careless and get sick. Because this is honestly not fun. This is not fun. I can't see anybody. I can't see my parents. I can't see my family. That's worse than if I just kept it to just my family. If I kept it to just my parents and my cousin, we would keep it within ourselves. We wouldn't be exposing ourselves to other people. And I wouldn't be as alone right now, and I wouldn't be sick. So anyways, that's what happened over the last week. And last weekend I was so dead and so sick. A video was not even possible. today is a struggle. To me, this is very serious, and I think this is very important. And in terms of my sobriety, being this sick and this alone did make me consider, well, maybe I could sleep if I just drank a lot and then I wouldn't feel the nausea. Mind you, probably hungover the next day and even more nauseous, but that definitely crossed my mind as a possibility to get through the sickness. Anyways, just be smart, be patient. I'm going to definitely say I have a compromised immune system, and keep myself home. So game plan for me, moving forward to get better. Gonna call my doctor on Monday to get another order sent in to get a COVID test. But I'm not seeing my family through next weekend, just to be safe. And I'm gonna have to go back to literally cleaning everything that comes into this apartment from outside, because I have been ordering some things and I've been bringing packages in, and I don't know if I got something from that or what, but we need to be safe. You need to realize this virus sits on surfaces for a number of days, not hours, days. So, yeah, let me know if there's things that you do. Maybe I could up my cleaning game a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna get off now and just sleep for another 6 hours or so. But in all seriousness, guys, be smart. I know it sucks being stuck at home and not going to the beach or whatever, but being sick or getting other people sick is far worse than just spending 4th of July by yourself, because that's what I'm doing. Be smart, guys. Be safe. If you have questions, there's conflicting information. Why I always lean towards what's the extra safe thing to do. Okay, so even though my COVID test is negative, extra safe thing to do is probably just not see my family until I'm better. So anyways, let me know if you have questions. Subscribe below, comment below, email me if you have tips to be safe during this time. There's experiences that you've had or sicknesses that you've experienced, definitely share. All right. Bye, guys.